Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. A spicy one, I hope. The Team of the Year promo is almost here. That means we get to vote as a community. EA say that it's a community vote. It says something in the terms and conditions, which we're not going to bother reading, but it says something in there about EA get the final say. AKA, EA probably just decide the Team of the Year and make us feel like we get some sort of say on it. But here we are. We're going to look at it anyway. About Team Year, we'll have a quick look and see what it says here. Following an incredible 12 months of football, we've shortlisted the world's best 100 top footballers from across the world's game. Now it's over to you to help decide the final 11. The Team of the Year will be announced later in January, with special player items earning boosted ratings to celebrate their inclusion in the team. So these are all the options. We're going to do the actual vote though, in terms of look for each one. Lots of keepers. We'll look for each one and discuss what we think. So for the keepers, there's different options. You've got Emi Martinez from Argentina. Also happens to play for the club that I support, Aston Villa. World Cup winner. Won Copa America the year before, but that is literally a separate year. They won that international tournament against Italy, like it was South America against Europe. So won numerous penalty shootouts. Emi Martinez, I think, is not a bad shout. Bonu had a very good tournament for Morocco. Alisson's always very good. Edison, I think, pretty sure Man City won the league just. Courtois, Champions League winner. I'm pretty sure Real Madrid won the French league. Won the Spanish league as well. So for me, my top three would probably be like Alisson, Courtois, and Martinez. I don't think Emi Martinez though is as good as some of those keepers. I'm gonna go Courtois. There's two ways you can go about this. You can either pick a Team of the Year based on who you like or who you think deserves it. As a football purist, I'm going to go for who I think deserves it. As much as I'd love to put Emi Martinez in, I'm going to go Thibaut Courtois. I think personally, he's the best keeper in the world right now. So here we are with the defenders. Now, when it comes to these, there's a few obvious ones that we're just not going to pick. Players like Biraghi from Fiorentina, Klaus from Marseille. There's just some that you're just never going to pick. In a World Cup year, there's going to be a lot more bias towards the players who've done well there. I think Hakimi, for me, has got to be up there. Reece James, in my opinion, might be the world's best right-back nowadays. But Reece James missed the World Cup. Chelsea aren't doing great. PSG won the league, had a pretty decent Champions League run, and Hakimi, a star player for a Morocco team that will probably the surprise package of the World Cup. I'm going to put him in. There's also another, I said there's two ways you can look about how you pick your team. You can look about your team based on who you think's deserving based on the last year. You can pick based on who you like. And you can also pick on who you think would be very good in foot, which is what a lot of people do. Like a Team of the Year Tomori, that would be absolutely outrageous. But I'm not going to pick Tomori. Who else do I want to pick? I don't know. I think I'm still going to go Van Dijk. I still think Van Dijk is the world's best centre-back. Played fairly well for Netherlands. I think Van Dijk's still up there. I think also he would be very, very good on FIFA this year, as he pretty much always is. Left-backs, we've got Cancelo, Davies, Grimaldo, I'm not picking him, Theo Hernandez. Not really a lot of options left-back. Acuna. I'm going to go Theo Hernandez. Think he'd be good on FIFA. Think he's had a good year. France made the final. I think there's lots of great options in there though. For centre backs, Romero's got to be in with a shout. Upamecano, Eden Militao, Thiago Silva, Marquinhos. I'm gonna go Marquinhos. I still think Marquinhos is probably the second or third best around their centre back in world football. Midfielders now. Kevin De Bruyne had a really bad World Cup and hasn't been as insane, I would say, quite recently. But I still think he's probably the world's best midfielder. So he's getting in there for me. Bellingham, I think he could be in with a shout. Kimmich. Don't know why Mane is under the midfielders. Modric still fantastic. Ødegaard's playing great, but not really his fault. But he can't play at the World Cup really when he's Norwegian. Maybe him and Haaland can do some in the future, but yeah. Valverde. I think I'm going to go Valverde. Didn't have a great World Cup, but he's been spectacular for Real Madrid over the last year. And I think Valverde would be an amazing Team of the Year item. Some of these I'm looking at, I'm thinking, how are these in Team of the Year nominees? Like Rabiot. The one as well. Casemiro. In with a shout. Tuchel had a good World Cup. Modric. Kroos still good. Kimmich. Brozovic had a good World Cup. I'm going to go Jude Bellingham. I think Jude Bellingham had a better tournament, personally, in my opinion, than Enzo Fernandez. Just Enzo Fernandez won it. I think Bellingham, though, probably should have been the young player of the tournament. Maybe I'm biased being English. I'm not saying Jude Bellingham definitely deserves the top three, like Casemiro maybe should be ahead of him. But that's partly based on a player that I like and think would be very good in foot as well. So there's a combination there. Now we're there with our forwards. When it comes to the forwards, I think it is a little bit more obvious. I think the fairly obvious front three, where's Benzema? I mean, it's probably going to be Mbappe at left wing, Messi at right wing. Is Benzema not here? Oh, I missed him. Yeah, he is there. I was about to say, where's Benzema? We'll talk about some of the ones that maybe we could have picked instead. Leao, I don't think that close, but Leao's been very good for AC Milan, been storming Serie A, scored when he came out the World Cup. Neymar, still very, very good. Was playing okay at the World Cup, had some injuries. I think Neymar in general still playing one of the best levels in the world. Has had a very good start to the French league. Vinny Jr. I think if Brazil had gone on and won the World Cup and Vinny Jr. had had a better World Cup, he maybe could have been in over Messi or Mbappe, won the Champions League and doing well in La Liga. But I think Mbappe, insane World Cup, runner-up, still playing great for PSG. Messi winning the World Cup, got player of the tournament. I honestly think Mbappe deserved player of the tournament personally over Messi. I think if he'd have won the tournament, so won a penalty shootout, they'd have given him it. But Messi, great season so far for PSG. And obviously had a great World Cup and won it. And Benzema, he's the current Ballon d'Or holder. Not really his fault they got injured and missed the World Cups. Killing it for Real Madrid, won the Champions League. Like I say, Ballon d'Or winner, you cannot really not include someone like him in there. But I think Neymar and Vinny Jr. are two of the ones who'd be the best shot of taking a spot. Haaland's obviously destroying the Prem. Again, like I say, Norwegian, not really his fault that he isn't going to be competing internationally, but in World Cup years that does matter. Kane not winning anything for Spurs, had a good World Cup but not great. Nkunku's playing great but missed the tournament. Martinez had a shocking tournament. Salah and Son still playing very well at club level. I mean, Salah's probably not been the best this season, but then a lot of them you're looking like, some of these I'm like, why are they even nominated? Kulusevski, Terrier, Kolo Muani, Borja Iglesias. I'm sure they're doing all right for their actual teams, but it'd be interesting. Maybe that EA will take some of these cards and make some better special SBCs of them. I've seen EA talking about Team of the Year icons. Well, not even EA talking about other people saying that's been leaked. Team of the Year icons could be pretty sick. What do you guys want to see him do with Team of the Year? For me, an end of era Bale's almost a certainty. Like surely EA do an end of era Bale, one of the greatest footballers this century, retiring. Surely there's a couple of great SBCs in there in general. Obviously, we're going to get a crack set of players with the Team of the Year promo. It's always where the power curve just ramps up insanely. Like Team of the Year, you get so many top players. I'm excited for it. Hopefully there'll be decent value. The pack weight and them will be good. But Team of the Year is a good time to be around. I appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, keep it spicy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.